This image was chosen because it shows a region of the country that is different than Bloomington. In this activity, I wanted the student to understand aspects of a region that make it unique compared to other regions. I want you to think of two different regions. So this is probably different from like Bloomington, right? Or what kind of differences can you see between what you see like in this picture and what you see, in your neighborhood or around town?
There's like a lot more buildings.
Yeah, a lot bigger buildings, huh? What kind of jobs do you think people have here that are different than around town?
Like a factory or something?
Yeah, like a factory, good, or like a big building. So I want you to think of like two different regions. Just think of how these regions are different and how like transportation's different, what jobs are different.
Like if it's New York compared to us?
Yeah. So can you draw like a picture of New York compared to like Bloomington? This student showed that she understood differences in architecture and transportation. She also seemed to understand the importance and dynamics of each.
I drew like New York City because it has like a lot of buildings and houses and subways.
Mm-hmm.
Then I drew like a rural place where it only has like neighborhoods and not that much building.
Mm-hmm.
And it has like a valley.
So how do you think people get around in this big city versus the house? Like, how do you think people use transportation to get to work or school or anything like that in the city?
Like, you could use a subway in this one, your car, and you could just use a city bus or...
That's true. How do people use transportation in this one versus the city? Like, do you think there would be a subway around here? No, probably not, huh? Or like a taxi. There's not as many taxis around here. So which place do you think more people live in? A city or...
The city.
Yeah, because they're bigger, right? And there's more places to live. And then what gave you the idea to draw these regions the way that you did?
Because, like, we were talking about how big a city could be.
Alrighty, well, good job. If I were to do this project again, I would have given my student more art materials to use. I also could have chosen an image that showed more contrast between regions rather than just an image of one region. However, I think my student benefited from this activity because it is different from what she is used to, and it helped her compare different regions in the United States.